What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Madden 13 video. Excuse my voice, a bit congested, but still want to push through that. Give you guys the best content I can. Of course, always ask you to take a moment, hit the like button, as well as subscribe to my channel. Welcome your criticism of the video in the comment section. I'll play this at speed. Ask you to follow me on Twitter. My username is ShutdownSafety. I want to talk about a defensive perspective to the last video I did. And basically what this boils down to is the inability to trust your eyes when you're reading a defense in Madden. And I think when we talk about that, we have to understand that essentially what that boils down to is you can't really apply real football principles and excel in Madden the way that you should be able to. So to set the scene here, 50 seconds left in the first half, trying to get a big chunk of yards to go down the field, possibly kick a field goal before the half. I had an inside run that I used, and now I'm trying to use a play action to separate from the defenders and get that large amount of yards I need to progress. So you can see here, Freeman drops back, gets the play action. I'm looking for Dallas Clark on the streak, and I'm watching the interaction between him and the cornerback that's in his zone. Now, when I watch for this, I'm looking to see where the cornerback bites down. When the cornerback bites down, he clamps on the inside. That, you can see, is obviously when I'm choosing to release the ball, because I feel that's a signal of his committing to the inside or outside. And obviously, you see Dallas Clark has about 15 yards to the outside. There's a safety playing in the middle of the field. So I've got a giant window to lob this pass over and get that yard that I need. So you can see here what happens is the ball comes in, is actually intercepted. Now what I want to do is go back and focus on where we were right before the release of the ball. So you can see here Clark is starting the progression toward the outside. The cornerback is actually starting to work inside. And what happens is, even though the cornerback bites, he's able to spin around, come across again, and come up and snatch this ball. And I just want to focus on the footwork that's used here, because this is not something that's ever going to be realistic in terms of gameplay when you talk about players being able to change position like this. I mean, when he commits to the inside, that's fine, but look at this turn. With zero foot planning, he does a complete 180 on the field. When we pan out, you'll see he loses little or no speed and acceleration when doing this. Stays with Clark essentially stride for stride, and this is something that's impossible to determine when you're getting ready to throw a ball in terms of what the defender is going to do, and obviously come down and intercept the pass. There he kind of bounces off the safety. He's going to run up the field about 8 yards before he finds one of my linemen. But again, I'd like to see what you guys' feelings on this are. Appreciate you taking time to listen to my voice enough and watch this video. Hope that you guys find time to make your own. But if you don't, again, I'll be back in the week with more.